Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. So let's just analyze what it says here. Heve mitalmidav shel Aharon, ohev shalom v'rodev shalom, ohev tabriyot mekarban laTorah. So how do we know that Aharon ohev shalom v'rodev shalom? What is there in Chumash or any place that gives you the idea that there is he's ohev shalom v'rodev shalom? Okay, everybody agree that's a question? Anybody? Ellie, I don't see you. I don't see Ellie.
Baba,
Can you see me?
You have an option to see more of us by over my picture. There's like a little square and then 2 squares, and then you see 9 squares. 10.
All right, that's wait. I don't see that. Oh, that's Ellie. Can you see me? Ellie?
I can see you and I can hear you.
Okay, good. And I see you now too. Okay, so what I'd like to concentrate today is on the question of Ohev Shalom v'Rodev Shalom. Where do we see this? Normally, we say that because when throughout all of Sefer Bereshit, it's always a fight between the Bechor and the other one. You have Cain and Hevel. You have Ishmael and Yitzchak. You have Esav and Yaakov. You even have within Ephraim and Menashe. It's not too clear. But in here, Hashem chooses Moshe. And who is older?
Aaron.
And what he said, V'samach lirotcha. So we say that's generally what it is. But I'd like to suggest that there's an even more interesting place to find that he's Ohev Shalom. So I'd like you to look, if you can, in Pashas Shmini. So in Shmini, okay.
What pasuk, Saba?
I'll get it a second. Okay, please take a look at Perek Tet, Pasuk Kaf Bet.
Perek.
Perek Tet, Pasuk Chav Bet.
Should I read it?
Please.
וישא אהרון את ידיו אל העם ויברכם, וירד מעשות החטא והעולה והשלמים.
Okay.
החטא. Sorry, yes, החטא.
Okay. So what do we see here? That Aaron lifted his hands. Take a look how the word Yadav is spelled.
Yud Daled Vav.
Yud Daled Vav. Is something missing?
A Yud.
A Yud. Yadav is spelled Yud Daled Yud Vav. If you didn't know otherwise, how would you read this?
Yado.
Yado. Very fascinating. That's where it comes out that the Kohanim, when they duchen, I don't know if you can see me or not, they duchen like this. Can you see me?
Yeah, the tips of your fingers.
Yes. Do you see the whole thing? It's as if they were, both hands are one hand. So Yado Yadav is real. So he blesses them, and what does he do? And okay, so let's read one more time. The question is, what bracha did he give them? Do you have access to Rashi?
Yep.
So let's take a look in Rashi. Go ahead, sweet. Go. You read it?
ויברכם ברכת כהנים, ויברך, ויער, ויישא.
ויברכך. This is Yivarech Hashem v'yishmerecha. In other words, this is what? This is actually the Birkat Kohanim, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that acceptable but for Aaron?
Yeah, he's a Kohen.
Of course, he's a Kohen. Okay. Now let's take a look and Pasuk Kaf Gimel.
ויבוא משה ואהרון אל אוהל מועד ויצאו ויברכו את העם וירא כבוד השם אל כל העם.
Okay. Now here is again a bracha. Who does a bracha this time?
Moshe and
Moshe. Okay. So take a look and let's see what Rashi says.
And
What is and Aaron? Okay. Okay.
Saba, it's Moshe and Aaron. Yeah.
Moshe ve'Aaron. Rashi vayetzu v'yelchu et ha'am.
Hold on, let's just see it. Which words does it? Do you want to?
Vayetzu v'yelchu et ha'am.
ויצאו ויברכו את העם.
Amru. You have it?
I don't know why I don't. Oh, sorry. You want to read it, Ellie?
Please.
Where does it start? I can't see.
I'll read it.
Amru.
אמרו ויהי נועם השם אלוקינו עלינו, יהי רצון.
Okay. So let's see the two things. Aaron says, Yivarech Hashem Yishmerach Birkat Kohanim. And Moshe, basically Moshe and Aaron, say Vihi Noam.
Mm-hmm.
What is the problem with Rashi's approach that Aaron said Birkat Kohanim? You probably don't know because you're one parsha ahead of me. What does it say in Parshat Naso?
Parshat Naso is Birkat Kohanim. It's
What
later
does it say
on.
there?
It's in
What does it say
Bamidbar.
there? Huh?
Birkat Kohanim.
Yes. Do you remember the pasuk actually? It's in our. Yes. So the question Rashi is, how can Aaron already give you bracha at the time when the Mishkan is done, when in fact there is no such a thing as Yivarech Mishmerecha? Is that a valid question?
It is.
Okay. In fact, the Ramban says no. He gave a bracha the way I give you a bracha. It's not a bracha of that. But we still have an interesting question on Rashi. Rashi's question is, and I have the question on Rashi. Rashi tells me that way back in Parshat Shmini, way before Parshat Naso, the Aaron gives a bracha. Yivarech Hashem Yishmerecha, Yerushu Lechem Yichodeka, Yisrael Shalom. Very, very interesting. Now, let's go back for a moment and see this Vihi Noam. Is there a problem with Vihi Noam? No. Because Vihi Noam, it doesn't. There's no place in the Chumash that says Vihi Noam when it was said. So Moshe Rabbeinu, whoever it is, takes that on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you have a Chumash, take a look in the Birkat, what do you call it? The Psuga de Zimra on Shabbos morning. You have access to that? And you will see a fascinating thing there. You will see Tfilah LeMoshe. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
What's the last pasuk in Tfilah LeMoshe? Oh my gosh! V'hinoam Hashem Elokeinu. So who made up that bracha?
Moshe.
Moshe himself brought that bracha. I would suggest, it's a little bit of an interesting thing. I would suggest that it was Aaron who developed Yivarech Hashem Yishmerecha, Ya'er Hashem Panav Yichunecha, Yisrael Shalom, Ohev Shalom, Ve'odev Shalom. An amazing thing. If that's true, then Aaron created the bracha. What happens in Nassau? What does Hashem say? Read one more time in Nassau. What's the analogy?
The earlier pasuk.
Yeah. Didn't go to Shani.
You see it?
Oh, we're not in Nassau. Sorry. Wait.
Shani, it's in Bamidbar, not the Kurdish.
It's
Search
Bamidbar,
Yivarech Hashem Yishmerecha.
Yeah. Sorry.
Read what it says.
Hold on one second. I'm just going to open it. Nassau. What? I don't know which.
Where the story starts. Where Hashem says to them about the bracha.
Search in the Google. Search in Google. Yivarech Hashem Yishmerecha. I'll show you where it is. I'm just telling Shani she should search for it in Google. It'll find it immediately, Shani.
Okay. This is fascinating. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's an idea that I had for many years, and I'm sharing it with you. I haven't seen it elsewhere, but this is a beautiful idea. At least I think.
Sorry, one second.
Shani, write pasuk. Write Makol next to it.
Here, it's here.
Okay, go read.
כה תברכו את בני ישראל לאמור להם, יברכך השם וישמרך, יאר השם פניו אליך ויחונך, יישא השם פניו אליך וישם לך שלום. ושמו את שמי על בני ישראל ואני אברכם.
What's the first word that Hashem says?
Ko.
Call. What do you mean call? I'm suggesting that Hashem takes a look around to see a bracha that the Kohanim say, hey, wait a minute. Aaron made a bracha way back there. Ko tevarchu. This is the way I want you to do it. So Hashem takes on and puts his certification on a bracha that was just like Moshe Rabbeinu created the bracha of Vihinoam. Nobody has an argument with that. I'm suggesting that mayhaps Aaron created the bracha of and then say, oh, I like that. Ko tevarchu b'nei Israel. And what's the last word that Aaron has in that bracha?
Shalom.
Shalom. Heyemi talmidav shel Aaron. Ohev shalom. Oh my gosh, of course. Orodev shalom. His whole essence is to make a bracha that ends up with the concept of shalom. So I'm suggesting that is one of the most beautiful parts of shalom. And it degenerates because Aaron himself created that bracha. I've never seen it elsewhere, but I think it's a very, very nice idea. And now I'll ask you one more question. When the Kohanim come down from Duchening, what do we say to them?
Yishar koach.
Yishar koach. Ellie, you agree? Why?
Yeah, he says shkoyach.
Why shkoyach? They did a bracha. You're supposed to kotev. So if I shekel a lulav, you come and say, oh, Becker, yeah, the shkoyach. No, if I put it fill it. No, I mean, what is there that we say to the Kohanim?
The Torah.
Huh?
We say bracha the Torah, we say shkoyach.
When they come down, yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay. So anyway, the real reason is, tell me the bracha that they make. Asher kisham mitzvotav. No, the bracha that I'm
אשר קדשנו בקדושתו של אהרון, וצוונו לברך את עמו ישראל באהבה.
Where does it say be'ahava?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Those Kohanim, whose great-grandfather created shalom, now they also create one other piece, be'ahava. They're the ones who create, just like Aaron created the bracha of shalom, they further created be'ahava. Oh, Ava Shekayach. You did it on your own. So what I'm suggesting now is a beautiful, beautiful circle that Aaron, just like Moshe Rabbeinu, he Noam Hashem Maseh Yadeinu, because he's created with his hands, whatever he created, the luchot and everything else. The Noam Hashem Maseh Yadeinu. Aaron created the bracha. Shalom. Oh, Hashem says, oh, I like that. Now all the Kohanim go up there and say, hey, wait a second. We're doing it at B'Shalom. We'll add up one more thing. Be'ahava. Once you say Be'ahava, they come down from the Chutzluch, they say, Shekoyach, Yishal Kochachem. That's the thought I have today for you.
Very nice, Saba.
A nice idea. Yali, what do you think about that? I like it very, very much. And what is the final pasuk? They say, Va'ani avarchem. Va'ani avarchem. What does that mean? Remember this? Shadshi, put up that piece there.
1 second. Where was it?
Just we had it. The Yovarach Hashem Yishmerecha. I just said.
Cool.
The pasuk right after that.
The sandwich Shmi.
V'samim Israel.
Vani.
Va'ani avarchem. What does that mean?
I will bless them.
Who is them?
Oh, it's not clear if it's the Kohanim or Am Yisrael.
Exactly. It's both. But now the Kohanim come to Kadosh Baruch Hu and say, listen, God, we created the Shalom. We created the Ahava. Who's going to bless us? Who's going to give us the bracha? Oh. Va'ani avarchem. He takes the same thing that Aaron created and the same thing that the Kohanim created, Shalom and Ahava, and gives it back not just to Bnei Israel, which of course they get, but also to Kohanim. So now you have a complete circle that Aaron created the bracha of Shalom. Hashem says, I like it, Kotu B'Nei Israel, and Aaron's children, great-grandchildren, added on Be'ahava, and Hashem said, ooh, I have to give them bracha. Ani avarchem. Yafeh.
Thank you so much, Saba.
I love it. Anybody want to say? Oh, it's the well, yeah. Anybody want to add anything to this? It's nice. I think it's a very nice idea.
Is there another place where it says call, Saba?
Yes. When you say call, yeah. In other words, he should have said. Hashem said, "Baruch b'nei Israel," but b'bracha zu. When he call, call means like that. So I'm suggesting call means there is something already out there. I'll take that and elevate it to a divine bracha.
So, what does the Torah say when Hashem is describing the menorah, I think, to Moshe? And it says, I think Rashi says, like Hashem points to the menorah.
Yeah.
Oh,
there are 3 places where this is. Zu HaMenorah and the shekel. Zu shekel, so Rashi says, shekel HaKodesh, fire. And one other thing, there are 3 things where this first zu appears, and it's like you point with your hand. And you know where else that comes in? This you're like, Shani, you still there?
I'm here.
This you're like, Az Yashir Moshe b'nei Yisrael b'shir hazot. Remember that?
Yes.
Ashir Hashem goes, Susu Chamariyam, Oziv Zimatya Elisha. What does that say? Ze'elivan vehu. Wait a minute. It's beautiful. So the Medrash says, Medrash says, what happened was the women in Mitzrayim, they gave birth, and they were afraid that the Egyptians would kill them. So they brought them into the forest and said, help us. And Kivyoch HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave the children food. and then disappeared. But when they saw God again at the Yam Suf, hey, Ze Keli Vanvehu. I remember he's the one who gave us food. Ze Keli Vanvehu. It's amazing. I see smiles. The Medrash is so wild. I mean, Mommy, you didn't see him, but I want to tell you something, Mommy. Ze Keli Vanvehu. So you see these ideas of Ze Eli Vanvehu. All right.
Ze and Ko.
And Ko, I think the Ko there, the Meforshim actually struggle with the word Ko in this case. So very nice what they say. They say it's the Akedah. What does Abraham say to the Na'arim?
שבו לכם פה עם החמור ואני והנער נלכה עד כה.
Ad כה. So they say, because of the Akedah, Hashem says the Kohanim can do that too, can give a bracha. So I think the word Ko is clearly a beautiful concept, and everybody, including your grandfather, struggles with it. And I think this, I see a smile. I think this is, it can be all of these. It's all of these, but your Ko is a message that there's something out there that I want to connect with. אוהב שלום, רודף שלום, שנשמע בשורות טובות ושלום ואהבה.
Amen.